This is what the webinar is going to be about. The first session will be about basics as to what we need to learn or understand in order to treat or use the polarity analysis approach. The second session would be about only sharing of cases, mainly COVID cases and some infections, as I told you, swine flu, dengue, or some bacterial infections. Maybe a case of renal calculi also I might be able to share. And third session would be about allergies. It could be a chronic allergy or an acute exacerbation of a chronic allergy. I will share one case which is a very dramatic case where that patient also was coming at the institute, and for 2 years we gave him a lot of remedies, so-called constitutional remedies, and nothing helped. At one point of time, I told the mother that you fill this chart and give it to me. And the mother, thankfully for me and for the child, observed the symptoms carefully and gave precise and clear modalities. And I just had to repertorize those modalities in the software, and I had prescribed that remedy. It is more than 7-8 years now. This child does not even come to me for treatment. So this is what the webinar is going to be about. The intention of the webinar is that in a place like India, acutes are going to be the bread and butter of any physician. And people are of the belief that homeopathy does not work in acutes. Even now they feel that. However, in my experience and my understanding, that is not the case. In fact, a lot of my practice has been built by treating acutes. Like, I used to be an assistant to senior doctors, and I was treating the acutes using the polarity analysis approach, and then they gained confidence that okay, this doctor is good enough, you can rely on him. And then they started referring their relatives and their friends to me, and that is how my practice developed. And I feel that most of us are not going to be really genius speakers like Shankaran sir or Sarkar sir or Dr. Jayesha sir and all the teachers that we have. Lot of us will be good practitioners, and our practice is going to be developed on the results that we are going to give, and not on the kind of talks that we are going to give. And if we want to have good results, I feel that learning polarity analysis is one of the most important tools to have with you in your practice, which can relieve you of a lot of sleepless nights when the patient is not well, and also give the patient the confidence that homeopathy can work in acute problems, in day-to-day acute problems. I'm not talking about really big acutes like myocardial infarction and such cases, but simple acute problems can be managed effectively with homeopathy, with polarity analysis. So I welcome you all to this series of acute infections and allergies, which will be starting somewhere in July. And my sincere desire is that I see a lot of students really struggling, and sometimes I do get calls from patients that, oh, my son has got cold, my son has got cough, and they are not able to really treat simple problems. And this is where I feel that homeopaths across the globe have to become very strong in treating such day-to-day illness, for the entire mass of people to believe that yes, it works, and it works quickly, it works effectively, it works as consistently as what an modern medicine can give results. And I have seen that, and that's what I'm going to share. So I will really wish and invite you all to this series of webinar.